this?
Want some beef jerky?
Okay, first tell us your name.
Avi Sanders.
And?
Yosef Chow.
And what is
Noah
your...
Frisch is in our group, but he's not here.
Noah Frisch is in your group, but he's not here. Tell us about your malacha.
Well,
Ma'abed.
tanning is the preserving or transforming of hides into leather.
And did you bring hides or leather for us? What is your artifact?
We made beef jerky because beef preserving meat is tolada of tanning, and it's a type of tanning basically because you're preserving it through salt and stuff, and like what you're doing with the hides.
Very good. Tell me about the process of making beef jerky.
You want to do this? Or should I do this? Okay.
So you cut the meat into thin slices, and then we put a mixture of water, salt, and pepper.
Like a brine.
Yeah, brine. And then you let it sit in the bucket, and that draws out a lot of the fluids. And then you cook it in the oven at a low temperature with the door open to evaporate the juices and fat. And then you do that for about 2 nights, and then one night you close the oven and you cook it at like 400 degrees, and that makes it tough. That's how it is.
And have you eaten that?
I personally haven't because I don't want to be flacious, but yeah.
And is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It is good. It is good. I'm gonna have soon, but not yet.
I'm afraid.
You should have it. It's good.
Well, I would try it, but also I'm afraid of dying of like botulism. So.
Rabbi E and Rabbi Halford both have.
Thanks.
And they're still alive.
Okay, so does this come up in a practical, real life application in any way?
On Shabbos, there's a lot of gazerot, for example, where you can easily mess up. Like if you want to keep your meat from rotting, one way to do that is either put it in the fridge, but another way to do it is to put a bunch of salt on it, and then it won't rot. And so that's one way to mess it up. And also you basically can't do anything. And tanning is the thing people do nowadays. Like out west and down south, they have like tanneries, and this is what they do. And they make leather. They put the hides up and then poke it and then twirl it.
And you can't do that on Shabbos.
No, you cannot.
And so this is actually very applicable on coming up to the Seder. Do you know how this applies to Seder? It does, because you can't make the salt water on Yom Tov. You can't make the salt water on Yom Tov. You're supposed to make the salt water before Yom Tov because it's part of the tanning process. If it's like a brine, right? Just making it is also a problem. If it's so you're supposed to make it beforehand. So I thought that would be. This is very interesting. I did not think that anyone would be able to do something so practical out of Ma'abed. So great job.